Welcome to the DoubleEShow. Bad strategy, horribly simulated. What's going on, everybody? Jibba73 back with the DoubleEShow. It's Banished Wednesday with Red Ketchup's Editor's Choice 1.3. So last week he updated it, but I already had, I already had the video recorded. So this is the first video with 1.3. And all of the new things that he's added, along with Discrepency's DS Jetties and Bridges and DS Thompson Trade Merchants. So let's look at the toolbar for Red Ketchup, and you'll see he's added a lot. So we've got the new medieval stone docks toolbar. So if we were to go in here and we were to look at the coastal stone dock, let's zoom in. You can see that this is the coastal stone dock, and it can go all the way in. So if I brought this all the way down and out by one, I would have a nice coastal stone dock. And it takes 4 stone per to build, so we're not going to do that. Then we've got stone dock decorations. Let's see, we've got the drifter's dock, workplace, which job is to take a boat and search for unused floating trunks of trees. So there's all kinds of little stuff that can happen out here. Then we've got the dock fencing. So if you look, we'll come right over here. He made the dock fencing nice and low for the lower docks, which is very good. And we might actually come in here, go R. Put one in there, keep people from falling off. And then we'll go R. Oops, there. And can I get one more in? I can. Come on. Come on. Quit being a nudge. So I'm going to leave this one section open for them to expand on. Let's see, Stone Dock Resources Tool, Stone Dock Food Trader, what, did it say food trader? It just says food toolbar. Okay, the watermelon, the fishing dock. All right, so that's all the stone stuff. Here is all of the dock wood fence stuff. Looks very similar, but more gray. Dock pieces, dock housing, all that good stuff. Coming in here to decorations, this is where we have an abundance of stuff. So we've got benches. We've got regular. So we've got this bench here. It's floating. Okay, so this is only for up on land. Got it. So let's come over here. As you can see, I did a little stuff in the background. We'll rotate it. And are there F variants? Just the diagonals. Right on. And then we have bench number 2. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. And we have bench number 3, which looks like a stone bench. And then we have bench number 4. Yep. And then we have bench number 5, which is definitely a stone bench. And then we have bench number 6. Oh, these are chairs. So you have 2 and 1. Very nice. Okay, and then we've got decorative tables. We've got this one here. Very nice. And then we've got the decorative table and chairs. So just in case, you know, your bannies want to have a nice little gathering out in their backyard, they certainly can. Come on over here. Boom. We'll plop that in there. Let's see, we'll come down here. We've got some clotheslines. Looks like we're missing poles, so these must just be clotheslines to go between houses. Kind of like this. Yeah. we have high clotheslines? We do. Right on. Throw some of that in there. We got decorative carts, decorative statues. We got decorative washing buckets. That's a washing pump. That's a washing pump. Couple variations. And that's a washing bucket. Couple of variations. The washing bucket there. Decorative logs. Little decorative log pile back here. Yeah, I mean we've got decorative haystacks. We've got decorative outhouses. Yeah. Yeah. Put that right there. Let's see, we've got decorative playgrounds, which I don't have the school in yet. I usually wait till about year 5 to put in the school. In the majority of my builds, we've got decorative rocks, we've got decorative signs, we've got decorative horses. Very nice. And then we've got all kinds of fencing. Now, I did just go in, and this is all ghost fencing, and later, as we get more lumber, I will replace it with regular fencing for sure. All right, so getting out of that toolbar there, then we have decorative flowers, which we're not going to see any of it because it's wintertime. Then we've got decorative bushes, decorative fruit trees. I think, yeah, he might have added more to that. We've got stone fences. We've got regular fences. The white fence set. We've got red ketchup ghosted fences, red ketchup regular fences. And then we have simple fences. These simple fences are this style. And they're used with lumber. Yeah, they're used with lumber. So we'll have to get the lumber for that. Whoops, I hop out of that altogether. I did not mean to. Let's see. We got new medieval corner buildings. He did add some industrial stuff. So he changed the icons on the quarries. So you could see what they were at a glance. You know, iron, rock, and then miscellaneous to random for the get the high-end resources like gold and silver and gems. Let's see, foundry, jewelry maker. Yep. Okay. So I want to address a comment that was left about did I not like Red Ketchup's woodcutter, and because I used the DS Jetty one. And the reality is what I'd like to do, and the response I gave was, I'd like to use as many different parts of the different mods as I can. Instead of just doing all Red Ketchup stuff, I wanted to utilize the jetty bridge lumber construction, and I do have the vanilla woodcutter over here making firewood from fodder and thatch, which is basically Red Ketchup's upgraded woodcutter. I did put in more fencing over this way as well for these homes, and left room for fencing expansion in case we want to bring the homes down to the edge here, because we're running out of space on this nice little island that was given to us. We have cleared a majority of the land. Let's come in here. So there's the forester, so we do still have some trees we can get, and I believe I have them slated to be picked up. These trees will not be picked up because I did place a building down there, and so long as the building is paused, they will not work to clear that area. Not a big deal. Right on. Okay, so let's unpause. We'll let them get working. Let's see what speed we're working on. ×2. Very good. So in this episode, something I'd like to try to do... Oh, it does look like they put the stuff down that I put out. So there's the table and chairs. There's a washing bucket, little chopper, outhouse over here. Should be an outhouse for every house, but it is what it is. Blacksmith is out of iron ore. So, yeah, let's take a look at our inventory. Iron tools, we are definitely out of iron ore. But we do have 4 iron, but I'm not going to worry about that for the time being. I want to look at where I'm going to come. So we're going to expand this way. If you see up here behind my icon, we're going to expand up north for the industrial stuff, and we're going to expand south because it's a bigger, flatter area with a few things for the main town. That is my decision, and that is what I'm going to stick with. So let's get a good sized stockpile in, a nice simple stockpile right here. We're going to get a 4x4, and then we're going to get another 4x4, and we're going to get another 4x4, right? I'll let them get building on that, because once they get that done, I want to start clearing the resources from over here, because I want to put some more wood cutters in, or not wood cutters, foresters. There we go, that's the word I'm looking for. So I come in here and I collect almost all. I can come out, well, let's keep it at 40 by 30, and we'll have them get from over here as well, and I'll have them get anything out here down that way. Yeah, because we do have a good amount of laborers at the moment. As we grow, let's actually step up the pace a little bit. As we grow, this is looking pretty sharp. Trying to think where here I'd like to bring the bridge across, and I'm thinking it's going to be directly off of this road. So if I come in here, actually let's come in here. Let's check out his roads now. He did add all these other road textures. Got a wooden road, classic stone, old church stone. These look lovely up close. And then he's got some brick roads, sandstone, fire brick, sandstone, that's sand brick, and this is sandstone. And then he's got a stone bridge, a red brick bridge, and a sand bridge. And a stone bridge just costs that. So if I come down here and come across like that, that'll be 48 stone. We got it, we'll do it. So that stone bridge will get constructed. And in the interim, we're going to take the dirt road, and go right up through with it. Right on. Right on. They're clearing out the rocks over here. They do have these stockpiles. And then I want to come in here with the Forester's Lodge, plant new seedlings. We'll go with this one, just cause, and I want to bring it like that. So if I go bloop, Forester Lodge 2, and then I come up here, I can come in here to clear almost all and get that out. And get that out. Get that out. Get that out. Just to ensure I'm getting it all out. And then I want to come in here to collect dead wood, because there'll be plenty of it in this forest. That'll give them a nice healthy start. Select the forester. You're right there. I would like to take this road So I came out 5, right? Came out 5. And I want to come here. I want to come out 15 more. Like that. Okay. And then if I come in here, Red Ketchup's housing. Let's see if I can find me a nice little no. Might be these that I'm looking at now. Let's come in here real quick and see if DS Jetty, I don't think they have any housing. No. Okay, so back into Red Ketchup. So let's come into housing. We're going to come into here. These are the multi-levels. I'm not interested in that. I'm going to do this nice, here we go, this nice green. Rotate it around like this. Directly across from it. Boom. Because I'm assuming that, yep, we can use some more houses. Very good. Alright, so this forester out here, we will put 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We will come down to this forester, and you have 2, 3, 4. Okay. And we are going to come in here. We're going to remove this one. And we are going to remove this one. And hopefully they'll fill this one up and then shuffle them across the way. Here's my stone bridge. Oh, stone bridge looks good. I like how he did make it go up a pretty good ways. So if a trader does go underneath, even though it's going to clip those center stanchions, it'll still look good. So there's the road coming all the way down through. Alright, so that's good for expansion for town works. We need to get some kind of a deer out here in the water. I want to unpause that house. So how much lumber do I actually have? Inventory. Lumber, 125. So I'm doing fine on lumber. And then I put these little crop fields as gardens in the backyards. And, yep, got this stuff overgrowing. So let's collect fodder from here and there. And then we'll come over here and we'll collect the fodder and the fodder. Try to keep this area fodder free. And let's collect some flowers while we're at it. And some more fodder right there. Yippers. Very nice. This is looking so lovely. Alright, now we need to start thinking about stone production. And obviously we're working towards greater wood production. So as we think about that, I'm going to want to put some housing in here. So I'm going to come down. Regular stone housing requires iron ore. Okay, so if I come up here to Red Ketchup's housing and I go in here, I can get this, which is just lumber and stone. I think that's just lumber and stone. So if I add this house Yeah, it's this house. If I add this house here, boom, he's right at the edge of the water. Okay, so let's go over to you. I'm not sure why you would want to go in as a single, since we definitely have a need for homes. So if I come in here, okay, and I do that, and then I come back in here and I do that, who moves in? Well, they split up. All right. So the housing is a little not sure what's going on with it type situation. But we're going to leave it go for the time being. And let's look at our mining situation. Is this full up? It is full up. But there's a stockpile right there. So if I actually come in here, I'm going to remove that and let them fill this one up over here. And I'm going to come in with reds stockpiles. Okay. I'm going to come in with the log stockpile. That'll come from there to, well, they're emptying, so hopefully I've got fishermen living over here. I guess that makes sense. It's pretty close to the fishery. Come on, let's empty them out. There we go. So that's a log stockpile. That'll work. And then we come up here and we do a log stockpile from here as far as it will go. Okay. Yeah, that's about as good as I'm going to get there. I would have liked to have seen the foresters go in there, but I digress. So let's bring the road, because everything happens with roads. Let's bring the road straight across. We'll bring it out by 30, and then we'll bring it out by 30, and then, yeah, we'll let them work on that. Because over here is kind of where I want to put in the, does this sit in here? Yeah, over here is where I want to put in the rock quarry and then a traditional iron and coal mine. So if I go rock quarry, where's the road? So I come over here, I come straight up. I can do a rock quarry here. I can do the miscellaneous quarry here, and then I can do in the traditional, I can do a traditional mine, and this will do iron and coal. So if I rotate this, the road, that's the road. Okay, let's try to keep it centered. Really? You're not big enough for an iron mine? Okay. Well, looks like Red Ketchup's wins. So then we go iron quarry, rotate it this way. And put in another random quarry next to that. Yep, we're going to end up eventually needing plenty of housing down here for all of this stuff. Alright. Meanwhile, how are we holding out on food? About 3,800 food. We could certainly use more food. Let's find me another fishing area, which I have plenty of room for. Where are you? There's your circle. So I could come in here and here. Alright. I can put them right there. And then I can take a road. Can I have that come right up to there? And I can put in a cute little this is just lumber and stone. I'm gonna put in a little sandstone house bar. Let's put it right there, which we will pause because we don't need the house just yet, or do we? Yep, we can use the house, so I will unpause it. And we'll bring the road right to the front of the house like that. So I think we're moving along good. Looks like they've got these areas cleared for the quarries. Right. Yep, they're clearing land. I've got the labor for it. Got the fishing dock and home going in. Got the road coming out here. And what we'll end up doing for this as well is, so off of this island, we'll get some minor trade and dock works here. But off of the home island, we'll terraform and build a nice port. Probably right in here we'll have a nice port for our shipping industry for goods, and everything over here will be like 3 wide roads. We'll widen them out nice and big. But that'll do it for this episode. If you like what you're watching, hit that like and subscribe button down below. Tell your family, tell your friends. If you have any suggestions as to what you'd like to see me do here in R. Thompson's Hollow, put them in the comments below, because I will read them. And with that, I will catch you next Wednesday for another episode of Banished. Peace.
That was a failure of epic proportions. Unacceptable.